Oh man, what kind of stuff are we getting this month? Sure hope it's something fun.
Hey everybody, it's Jinx, and it's time for a new Retro Game Treasure video. That's right, I went ahead and resubscribed for a year. And I also decided to expand what systems I was collecting for. Because before, I was only collecting for the NES and the Super Nintendo. I decided to add in the N64 and the GameCube as well. Because since then, I've gotten a GameCube, and I want to beef up the library. The N64 too. So with that, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first game, now I've heard of these. They're not Nintendo's, I don't think Nintendo ever approved them. I think they were like a third party, kind of like Tengen or Tengen or whatever they want to call them. And the first one is Quattro Sports. And what makes this kind of cool is it has a thing around the lockout chip down here, the little switch. And it says, try position A. Position A doesn't work, use position B. Which is weird, having to flip, You know, I think these were made by the same people who ended up coming out with the Aladdin game deck and the Dizzy games. Not sure. Let me know in the comments below if that's true. I'm pretty sure. Secondly, I actually got something off my wish list. What? That's right. WWF Royal Rumble. Now, see, what's cool about this is the label is actually in really good condition. There's a little dirt, like right here, and then crevices, but you can clean that up. I'm not worried about that. The downside is the back label. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but a gentleman by the name of Pat decided to write in ink on the back. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I can get that off. I'd have to check with a buddy of mine. But even then, still, it's in really good condition. Other than that, and, just like Final Fight, I can always do a back shell swap. Because I can already tell the back is a little bit more yellow than the front. Like, the front is like a nice gray, where the back is kind of yellowish. I'm not sure if that's coming up on the screen. So yeah, I can always swap out the back shell. Find a very common game, swap it out, make it look nice and pretty. You know how it works. But it was on my wish list, and there you go. So, out of all the times that I've had Retro Game Treasure, more times than not, they usually give me something off my wish list. Now, this is the new stuff. The stuff I expanded for. And the first one is Wave Runner 64. Oh, Wave Race 64? Wow, I need to learn how to talk. Now, if I remember correctly, this was actually one of the launch titles for the system. And yeah, the label looks nice. On the back, there's no writing, it also looks nice. It's actually a pretty clean copy if I don't say so myself, but I do. And finally, now this actually kind of surprised me a little bit, because I've seen other videos of this, and, disc games not coming in their cases and stuff like that, so I was quite surprised that this game came in its case. Not that I'm complaining. And that would be Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube. makes this kind of cool is it is a 2-disc game, and both discs are there. And I checked out both the discs, and they're, oh my goodness, they're in really great condition. Now, unfortunately, it does not have the manual, but I'm not sure if it comes with the manual, because you know how games don't necessarily have a manual nowadays, you know. So I'll have to do a little research, check it out. I am thankful that the case is in as great condition as it is. You know what I mean? But to get a case with your game, dude, that's amazing. You know what I mean? Well, with that, I'll see you guys next week.
Did you like this video? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay in the loop of all my future videos. Because resistance is futile.